Namaste guys, I'm happy to see you on my channel. I'm Maria and in today's video I'm going to watch 14 wacky things about Indian culture. So guys, please give me a thumbs up and let's find out.
India is a country unlike anywhere else I've ever been. It's diverse yet spiritual, peaceful yet chaotic.
I have no idea what's happening right now, but in the mornings, it's the best time of the day to explore.
You have 1.4 billion people that come in all shapes, colors, and sizes.
Bye. Thank you. Thank you.
Speaking 720 dialects and practicing a half-dozen major religions. For every church I see, there's 2 mosques and 3 Hindu temples. India is the land of surprises, and there's never a dull moment, even if it's overwhelming. After spending almost 4 months traveling across the Indian subcontinent, I've noticed many things that are only found here. So allow me to introduce you to 14 wacky things about Indian culture. 1. Cricket is life. One of the best things about India is you can find cricket anywhere.
Yeah, you know, I already made a video about cricket on my channel, and yeah, as I understood, it's very famous in India and every person just, especially men, like this kind of sport. So okay, but it's very complicated, you know. Yeah.
In a park, actually at the cemetery, and we found all these kids playing cricket and they're teaching me how to play right now.
Wow.
2. Mustache men. A large majority of Indian men have a mustache. For generations, they've been a symbol of manliness and power. So it's no surprise that an Indian man has the world's longest mustache at 18 feet. 3. Hindu traditions. I see a lot of men in India and they have beard or mustache. You know, in Russia it's not so popular. In Russia, men like just shave their beard and mustache. But I see in India it's very popular. Okay. 1.1 billion Indians classify as Hindus, so you will see women wearing henna on their hands and bindis on their foreheads. The men wear long skirts called veshtis. I love everything about it. 4.
I didn't know about that. They're wearing like dresses. Wow, interesting. And yeah. Okay, mehendi. You know, mehendi it was very popular, famous in Russia some time ago. Nowadays it's not so popular, but I think like when it was about 10 years old, it was just a trend in Russia and everybody was making mehendi. I don't know why, but yeah.
All across India, people prefer eating with their hands over utensils. It's one of my favorite things about Indian culture because it allows you to connect with the food on your plate. 5. Head wobbling.
It's much more tasty.
When you are speaking with an Indian in a conversation, they will wobble their head in many directions. It can mean yes, no, maybe, or just a nod of acknowledgement.
I do know about
romance. It's not unusual for male friends to hold hands or hug each other in public. Westerners might see this as being homosexual, but it's certainly not viewed the same in Indian culture. 7.
Yeah, you know, for example, in Russia it's not very common if 2 boys like hold hands or just hug each other. In Russia mostly girls do it, and if boys do, then people always like, what are you doing? So yeah, and as I know, I already knew about it, that Indians are very emotional and they think it's okay, so yeah, it's not bad, why not?
Sorry Coca-Cola, you're not number 1 in India. Out here, it's all about thumbs up. Okay, my first time trying thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Tastes exactly like Coke. Not exactly, a little bit different, a little stronger flavor than Coke. 8. Cows blocking road.
No, wait, I wanna stop. You know, after sanctions in Russia, these companies like Coca-Cola and different others, they just went away. And nowadays we have like copies of Coca-Cola, a lot of different copies, like you will find a lot of different brands, and they have same taste, so Coca-Cola is not unique nowadays.
India, cows are sacred and worshipped. As a result, the country has 283 million cows, with 7 million being homeless. Stray cows are often seen all over the roads and blocking traffic. 9. Jira. After you finish any
blocking traffic? I know that cows are like holy in India, right? And yeah, I can't imagine this kind of situation, like you're going somewhere and just the cow is going somewhere. Yeah, but you can find in Russia it also in some villages.
A
Okay.
meal, they usually give you these small herbal seeds called jira, which is made from cumin. You simply
Cumin.
eat a small handful, and they put a great taste in your mouth. Oh, so good. 10. Weddings. Fact, nobody celebrates weddings as over the top as Indians, and it's kind of amazing. Many marriages here are arranged.
My name is Vincent. I am marriage broker for 8 years.
And the divorce rate is very low.
Yeah.
11. 90% men. For some reason, I've noticed that the vast majority of people on the streets are men. So I'm always wondering, where are all the women at?
I don't know. Girls.
12. Chop
Girls, are you watching me? Where are the Indian girls? You know, in Russia it's different. Like in Russia, you will go somewhere and you will see 90% of girls because we have few boys. Yeah, which is a funny like fact. Because of different circumstances, I don't know why, but yes, this is true. But we have a lot of girls and no boys, so this is different from India.
So these white markings in front of almost every house, this signifies, you know, accepting the goddess Lakshmi, which signifies prosperity into their house. So it is very disrespectful to step on them.
13.
Oh, I didn't know
Charcoal
about it.
ironing. Here in
Charcoal.
India, some of their irons, they run on charcoal, not power. How long does it burn for? 3 hours.
3 hours.
14. Saying W for V. Indians have a hard time saying the V sound, so they usually turn V's into W's.
Kids are made to do, but I had to do that 100 times when I was a kid. It's like my name is Treasury Wala, and for years people have been saying Treasury Wala, so I cut off the Wala, and I'm like,
Difficult.
hey, I'm Treasury.
So there you have it, 14 wacky things about Indian culture. If you see or hear any of the things mentioned above, then you can be sure you're traveling in the one and only country called India.
This guy is so funny.
Good hand movements. Man. I'm Drabinsky, and if you like my travel
Okay,
videos,
guys, you know,
we're 1.1 billion Indians.
I see some similarities and also different facts that are different in Russia. For example, like we have a lot of divorces, and in India, as it was said, there are few divorces, just almost no divorces. And yeah, I think it's cool because nowadays there is like a trend, I don't know why, a trend to divorce, kind of, and people just don't take marriages seriously, and they're like, oh, I will marry, when I will divorce, when I will marry again, and I will do it for the rest of my life, you know. And yeah, this is a problem in Russia. You know, we have a lot of divorces, and almost each family has someone like who is divorced. Yeah, so, and you have few divorces, which is good. And also, you know, I liked that decorations, chalk decorations, these on streets. I didn't know about it. It looks interesting, you know. In Russia, only kids draw on streets, like with chalks. But as it was said, it's like for festivals, for celebrations and holy stuff, right? Wow, interesting. And you can't just step on it. Wow. Yeah, a lot of things, you know, a lot of things I learned from this video, which is good. And yeah, I want to learn something more about India, guys. If you have any like suggestions, you can text me in comments, so I will read. And yeah, this is also was a very funny fact, like about mustache and the man. Yeah, interesting, guys. And this also had this I didn't know about it, like about head wobbling. Like I didn't know about it. Is it true? Cause I knew about it. Irons. Yeah, and this V sound, I didn't get a little bit like V sound Maybe I also have some problems with sound, I don't know. So guys, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and I will make more videos. So I will be very happy to see you in my team. Now, see you soon. Bye bye.